All right. So I've been talking about hay bombing in a couple of our videos already. And I'm going to show you what that means because I've talked about it and I've shown you what the hay looks like. But so we bale our own hay. We have some pasture that's like down in like a floodplain that we planted a hay mix in a couple of years ago. And we don't spray it and we don't use any fertilizers or anything like that. We try and be as natural as possible. Same up here. We plant this every year, but we add to it. Really, we overseed is what it's called. Different varieties of all kinds of forage. I mean, everything from turnips to radishes to oats and wheat and barley and so many things. Tons of different clovers, triticale. I mean, like I typically try and do like a 7 or 8 way, 10 way, as many as 20 way mix as I can. Which this is about a 10 way mix here of like orchard grass and fescue and clover and lespedeza and a bunch of stuff. Anyways, hay bombing, what we do is we take these square bales, because this is what we can bale, and we take these, and you can kind of see like where hay's been, like where I threw out some hay before. So what I do is I just open up the bale just on the ground and then spread it out, and the sheep will spread it out the rest of the way. And so my goal is to get it in a new spot every time. And if I can get it in a new spot every time, they'll compact it down. They'll sleep on it. They'll lay on it. They'll do all kinds of stuff with it. But I kind of just break it up. And you can do it the same way with a round bale. With the round bale, you would unroll it, obviously, versus just popping it out of the string. But you definitely don't want to leave your baling twine in here. This will kill a sheep real fast. This works the same for cows, goats, if all you have is goats, whatever you can feed forage to and hay. And what it does is they spread it all out and it makes like a thick bedding. And it's kind of hard to see right here, but where I'm standing here, if I reach down and grab, this is just what's on the ground from winter dieback. This is the difference with the hay. So I mean, did you see that I didn't do a big scoop? My hands were pretty close together there, but I mean, look at all that I picked up. And so it works a little different than just mowing and mulching. It's a different form of mulching because they'll just really smash that down into the soil. It creates a lot of biodiversity in the soil because it feeds everything in the soil after they urinate on it and poop on it and all that stuff. And it gets rained on and the sun beats on it and it all breaks down. And so it creates a bigger like blanket over the ground, especially in the winter when you're trying to fight back the weeds. This is stuff that we purposely grow. And so if there's seeds in it from the stuff that we purposely grow, it's okay for that to be on the ground here and then re-sprout this coming spring into something that the sheep can eat then. If we had cows, which someday, but if we had cows, we would run the cows through first and do this with the cows and then run the sheep through just to keep the permaculture flow going where you're stacking animals. The next thing that we'll be running through this pasture this coming year is going to be chickens. And so they'll run through all of this. We've ran the pigs through here. That was a mistake. They just really destroy a pasture. They dig big old holes. But anyhow, hay bombing, that's what it looks like when I talk about hay bombing. We're basically like throwing the hay out. It's their feed and they're not going to eat it, all of it. And there's going to be some waste, but the waste is okay because it's not wasted. It's going into the soil to rebuild the soil here. Like I've said before, we're trying to really be be soil and grass farmers. Like that's our goal, is to grow really, really good thick stands of grass that'll feed lots and lots of animals, so that we can have a higher stocking rate per acre. I mean, if we could get in the hundreds of thousands of pounds per acre stocking rate, that means we can grow a lot more food on a way smaller piece of property. So we're gonna keep working that and doing that thing, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys what hay bombing looks like. So until next time.